Welcome everybody, welcome, Level M Diecast, covered Matchbox, working rigs. This is mix number 2 for 2024. Brand new mix just dropped. Mattel and Matchbox doing their best to absolutely just pile drive real working rigs into the ground. But if you're looking at this attenuator truck, you might think, well, we've seen that truck before, and well, you have. This is the original release of that particular model here. That one is dated M12, so there was your first release of that guy. And then we got a re-release of that guy, which is, of course, right here. This one was dated P24. This was the single release. And then, yes, we got another one, which was this one, which came out in the 4-pack that you could get from Amazon. Real Working Rig 4-pack is where this guy came from. So, we've gotten 3 releases of that exact model thus far. Now, there are no differences between the 3 of them other than very small, minor things. The original release, as you can see here, has standard Phillips screws. They did transition and go to the tri-spoke or 3-spoke triangular screws. So that is a difference that changed through them all. The only other thing that changed between them, of course, you had this on the original one, which said lane closed. And then, of course, on the subsequent ones, they got bold lettering. So the font changed, but as far as the details of the model itself, they remained the exact same the entire time. So now we have this one. This one is number 12 of 16. Of course, the GMC 3500 attenuator truck. Yet again, 2024 Mix 2. So we'll pull this guy out of there. This guy is dated S46. So still has those same triangular screws. So if we take our very, very first original release, put that guy on the top and take a look at what we got going on, you see it is the same decos between the two. The shield size is a little bit smaller than the original release, as you can tell. As far as details on the back, the original release will be on the left. Again, they are sticking with the bold lettering, which is the same as we got from the previous 2. And also there's a little bit lighter orange for the warning chevrons area. As far as the orange itself, this one is actually significantly darker than the original. So hopefully that will be a testament to the rest of them, because it looks like the rest of these, for the most part, were pretty good. This is the most previous release before our current one. So that is significantly lighter orange. There is a massive, massive difference between that. I guess for this instance, I suppose I can let it go, being that the color is so much different. There is the shield details again. Of course, the shield is just a much, much smaller print on the newest one there on the bottom versus the previous one on the top. But it is exact same shield and all that kind of stuff like that. Same base deed, same colors, same all that good stuff like that. But I guess we will go ahead and take the darker orange. It's really not a whole lot to really be happy about, but it's actually significantly more like standoutish than I thought it was going to be. So I guess I can maybe lay off a little bit. All right, next one up in the mix. This is number 7 of 16. This is the Garbage King XL. Yes, we have seen this before, but luckily that guy has only been released once before, and that was actually the first edition model. So there is the first edition model. This one originally dated P11. So unlikely that this will be any difference. It's, barely been not even 2 years. So we'll see if there's something different. I'm hoping there's something different. But, Matchbox talks about doing carry forward models so that collectors can get some of the older stuff. But as you can see, none of these carry forward models are ever the older stuff. So you can't really believe what they tell you. It's just a marketing ploy as usual. Original one there on the top, our current one there on the bottom. There is the deets, the prints, all that good stuff. Same between the two. White cab on both of them. Chrome hubs on the wheels. Pretty straightforward. Nothing fancy with those. Unfortunately, the colors look to be exactly the same. I will show you the moving features here in just 1 second. So take our original there on the left. Same details, same base color, same window, same blue color and all that good stuff like that. Unfortunately, Same base color as well. So everything is exactly the same there on the top for the new guy. So we'll put the previous one there. In case you were wondering what the attenuator truck does, it does this. And then you can flip the sign up. There you go. And then if you wanted to point the other direction, you just got to take it off and flip it around. But that's all it does. I mean, it's a cool idea. Unfortunately, there's no like signs or cones or anything in the back of it, which is unfortunate. This one, on the other hand, does every single thing you could possibly imagine that would do for a front-load garbage truck. For one, it has its own garbage bin, which is very nice. This is not the same bin from the mainline dumpster transport truck that they have. I think Matchbox missed a big opportunity with that, unfortunately. But it does go in there with those forks, and the forks do rotate so that you can adjust the dumpster as you bring it up. And of course, it dumps all the way up, and then of course you can dump it in, which does exactly what you expect it to do, which is absolutely perfect. And then of course, once you get it full, you go to your landfill, you dump it out, and then of course the back opens up as well. It is all hollow inside. It does not have the pusher inside to empty this out, but that's okay. I think it's a pretty good compromise. A little bit of sort of engine detail behind the cab, but this is probably one of the best generics ever, especially for a trash truck. I think this is probably the best trash truck generic pretty much ever made. They did such a good job on that when that came out. Not the beginning of 2023, but the beginning of 2022 is when that one debuted. All right, moving on to the very next model. Yes, we are still bringing the carry forwards because, of course, we are. That's how they're going to kill the line. 8 of 16. This is the Cement King XD HD. Sorry about that. This one is a re-release as well, but the good thing about that one is, of course, also we've only seen it once before. So there it is right there. This is in kind of a pearl white color. N47 is the day code for this original version. Does have the chute in the back here, just goes side to side. And then the drum does rotate. That doesn't have any additional chute pieces on there or anything. That'd be a little bit too extreme for Matchbox. But we'll get this guy out, see if there's anything going with this one. Get this guy out of there. This guy's day code is S47, so about a week production between. So this is exactly. That's exactly. Look at that. This is exactly 3 years apart in manufacture date. Exactly to the week, 3 weeks apart. All right, so this is our original one. Sorry about that. Get this under control here. So there is our original one. The new one we'll just put there on the top. Let's see if we can get some comparos. The prints are all the same. Nothing really fancy expected there. Real Working Rig Cement Company. It's a good deco. I like the deco. Chrome hubs for the wheels. New one on the top, maybe a little bit darker of the chrome. I think that one is the new one. Yeah, so a little bit darker with the chrome prints, but still the same chrome print. It says MB31 on the door there. Looks pretty good. It says Real Working Rig. Blues appear to be the same fit and finish. Taking a look at the deets from the front. So the colors look exactly the same. Sometimes they tend to be a little bit different during editing, but seeing it in real time right now, they look exactly the same. They are pearl white. There is a pearl kind of a sheen to it. So there's the details on the top. Again, it might show a little bit different post-production, I guess you can say, when you guys are taking a look at this, but in person right now looks exactly the same between the two. Details are exactly the same there, so that is unfortunate. And then the base deets, it's just not old enough to have anything new with the base, so it is exactly the same base, unfortunately, and assembled the same way as well. So we will stick those guys just in the back, potentially. Maybe we'll make a little bit of room here. It's crazy that we're only unboxing 4 models, but we have like 19 million models out here in the picture. So there you go. So just a little bit of different color chrome print on there. But don't you fret. There is one single silver lining in the whole mix. There is a brand new deco. There is a brand new deco, and that is on this. This is the Western Star. This is the 49X dump truck. This one is number 9 of 16. So this one looks pretty good in the package. That is not an error. It is designed to have the third axle be a black hub. So if you see those on the pegs, that is not an error whatsoever. Now I am super happy we get a new deco for this. We've only seen one deco for this particular casting, and they've already re-released that single deco once before. So it is nice to get a new deco, but there's so many more like real working rigs and decos that they could have redone, you know, for other models in the mix. So get up close right there. It says Little Gary's. So that may be a nod to somebody. Try to get that to focus a little bit better without the there we go, a little bit. Super small print. Looks pretty good though. Western Star there on the air cleaner on the side there looks pretty good. Deco on the side looks fantastic. 4202 is the number. Looking very, very good. I think this is a super cool deco. I like the blue. I like the wing on the side. Looks super cool. Chrome bumper. Really happy to get chrome. Chrome seems to be kind of a no-no in the real working rig line, even though it's probably the most important place to have chrome. See, there's no chrome tanks and no chrome stacks in there, so at least we get something that's chrome. But kind of shows you that this model is multi pieces, which looks pretty good. The third axle does not move, so in case you haven't seen this casting before, the third axle does not move, but it looks absolutely fantastic. Full deco on the back as well. Got some chevrons going, some taillights. I do like the fact that the flap is a different color. I think that's kind of cool. Kind of a nice contrast to it. And then just the open bed there. Of course, it's a dump truck, so it does what dump trucks do, and that is, of course, dump. So really nothing fancy with it. Some smokestacks in the back looks pretty good. I tell you what, man, the few castings that we have gotten from the resurgence of real working rigs back in like 2020, 2021, 2020, I think, is when they came back. The small handful of new castings that we've got have actually been very, very good. The new castings have been very, very good. So there you go. That is your mix. That is mix B for 2024. Again, this is going to be like this all year. I mentioned this in the first video. I'll mention it again. There will be 3 carryovers and 1 new deco in each case. That's it. And of course, once we get to the end of the year, we'll find out if they've completed them all. Because as you know, in 2023, we did not complete the entire set of 16. So this one, obviously the star of the show. I believe this one's only 1 or 2 per case, which is ridiculous. There's like a bazillion of these in the case, and then there's like a bazillion of those in the case. So, you know, you buy that one up and leave the peg warmers, I guess. But anyways, we're going to roll out, rant over. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think about them real working rigs. My absolute personal favorite thing ever to collect. And I'm just a little bit sour on how Mattel is treating the line. So we're going to roll out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Love and take care. Peace.